welcome along and welcome to a glorious sunny day here on Six Ashes. We are heading down to the shop at the moment with our baler and our 6810 here. This is because it is harvest time. We're in an interesting position here. There's a lot of money to be made over the next few days. Our crops, we only have one crop that is ready for cutting, and that is our horse grass. And we have plenty of horse silage at the moment, so I'm not too worried about that, and that will keep. We do have our bales kicking around the field that we cut last time. Or cut and baled last time, the hay bales. So we do need to collect those up, but we will get to those till later today, because as we've got no crops ready to harvest, and as we've not really got any work to do on our farm, we're going to make some extra money doing some harvest contracts. And to do that, we're heading down to the shop where we are going to pick up a contract. Now, I brought the baler and the 6810 with us because we're also going to bale up the straw from this contract as well. So let's have a look and see what we have here. Now, I'm looking to kill 3 birds with 1 stone here. And if I come into here, we have this. Harvesting a contract in field 71, 9,998. Not the most profitable one on here, but it is oats, and we need oats to feed our horses. So if we can get free oats and do a contract and get straw, it just makes sense. So we will borrow the items for this contract. There we go, and we've got our combine and everything ready for us here. So we're going to get this up to the field and get all set up. And yeah, this is the reason why we've got our 6810 down here. Now, the field in question is just over the back over here. It's field 71, which is this one here. This will also give us a chance to see if the contracts are working with precision farming. Could end up costing us a lot of money, but we'll see how we go. If it does, then we will sort it out, because obviously I don't want that being an issue. Hook this up, perfect. Getting this combine into this field is going to be fun. There's some fairly tight gateways that we've got to get it into, but we'll bring that there. Now, our slowest piece of equipment is going to be our tractor, so we're going to put that at the front of our convoy. And the rest we should be good with. But having a nice big field full of not only bales but oats is going to make a massive difference. And then there's some trixicle as well that we can harvest after this if we get the next contract, but we'll see how we go. I think we might have some weeds to get rid of on our farm, so I want to get rid of them at some point as well. Let's back this off. I think 50 should do rather nicely. And then finally we got our 6810, which we're going to put at the front. And we're basically just going to get this little tractor to follow our combine around the field and hopefully produce bales. We have done this before. We've had this little tractor go around before. And then my plan is, once all of this is done, before we complete the contract and lose access to the bales, to go and collect them all up with a bale collector. And in doing that, be able to get ourselves a nice little payday from those bales. And we're going to sell the straw bales. The thing is, free straw bales off a contract, best thing for us to do is go and put them in the BGA. Create even more digestate for us to use on our farm. And yeah, just makes everything even better for us in the long run. So let's get this lot up to our field and get it all set up. Now, there's 2 entrances to field 71. We've got this one here, which is... might be able to get the combine in through. I might give this a try without the header, because I think trying to get this combine with this header through here is going to be a pain. So let's disconnect that. This is why we've got the little tractor up here. If we can get this combine in here, that might make a big difference. Right, so stop all the follow me's. Yeah, because you're not going to get that header around that corner. There is an entrance at the far end of the field as well. But this is the thing with this map. I love Six Ashes, but this combine is too big for it. There we go. It's very much, rather than a single combine map, this is very much a multiple fields, or multiple combines map, sorry. I'll turn that off and move that out of the way. Yeah, look at all these oats. Right, and then we need to get our baler out the way as well and try and navigate this little, or this bit, very large header into this now. So this is what I think we're going to have a lot of this today in getting this set up. Getting this combine here, again, not a huge problem. Getting it into the field and getting it set up, that might be more. And our little tractor here is going to be a lot more maneuverable in getting this in place. So let's go out and wide. And then as close to this bit as we can. Out you come. I think this is why most farmers don't hook up when they're going into fields like this. Don't hook up their headers to the actual combine, because trying to maneuver like this with a combine would be nigh on impossible. I mean, it's going to be really difficult with a tractor, because even now, yeah, we are not in a position to get this into this field. And I get the thing of I'm very, very likely going to get this header stuck somewhere between these two hedgerows, especially reversing a dolly. Reversing a dolly is a pain. Right, so we're going to pull further around this way now. Try and pull this head in. If we can get it in at an angle, we'll be good. Which we can't from here. Okay. This is not going to be easy. So I decided to take the header down this end, see if this is a bit easier. There is a larger area actually getting into the field, which makes more sense. But the gate is no less thin. And getting this first bit, especially as we've now got to do... So the reason why I was avoiding this earlier is because in order to get in this gate, we've got to do a full 90-degree turn with this trailer. And as you can see, it's not the easiest. No, even this. Even here is going to be hard. Let's try and do a straight drive in. Nope. It's getting it to turn around these gate posts. That's my trouble. And sort of getting this first bit in. And then I can't get the second bit in. This combine is not designed for this map. After a lot of back and forthing, we finally got it in and through the gateway and snaked it around. I think it probably would have been better to have driven up there, see if I could have found a way to turn it round. And then brought it in. But we are at least in the field and ready to set up. So let's jump over, grab the combine, get it down the right end of the field and hooked up. So drop out, do that, and I'll go grab the combine. This is why it was good that the combine came in at the other end of the field, because to try and get the combine in this end with the header here and everything as well just would not have worked at all. So there, and lift it. We need to connect up that and that. There we go. Start up. Oh, unfold. Our combine. Start. Oh, we need to fold up our header as well. So fold that up too, like so. Start up the thresher. And so I haven't got the combine experience mod back on here. I want to, I do need to get it back on before our own harvest. I've now fixed it. I've got it working properly and I'm using it elsewhere, but not on here. Right, and the other thing we need to do is make sure that we are dropping straw off this. Looks like we are, so that's good news. So let's down and in. And away we go. And we can get ourselves a little bit along here. Like that. And then I'm going to jump out and go and grab our baler and get that following. That is going to have fun with that pile though. So with the baler attached to the little Ford, we start this up, drop it down. Don't have access to that land. I'm hoping I have access to this land. Yes, there we go. And this is where this little bit comes into a lot of great use, because we can just get harvesting with this very, very large combine and just have this little tractor follow the whole way through. And if we do this at about 6 miles an hour, roll this down, we should be able to have our little tractor keep up with us. There we are. Perfect. And then that will drop a bale every so often, and hopefully will then start to catch us up afterwards. So let's see, and yeah, that then runs at 9, so shouldn't be too far behind us all the time. And we are gonna have a cracking field of oats and a cracking field of bales and make a lot of money from this contract. The view from up here is absolutely incredible. This is the first time I've been up this end of the Six Ashes map, which is one of the reasons why I love doing contracts in Farm Sim, because you just get to parts of the map that you've otherwise not been to. And look at this. This is just absolutely incredible, the views on here. I love this map more and more the more I play it, and yeah, it's just, and on a nice sunny day like this, it's just amazing. Although we've now got the trees in the way, but you can see all the way nearly back to our farm. Our farm is just over that ridge over there, but you can see the house at the entrance to it, which is very, very cool. Yeah, I love this map. We're at 73% and coming up to the end of the first headland around here. Our truck is going to hold an awful lot of oats in it. I'm expecting actually for us to be able to turn around, come back and probably empty on our way back. That will, this holds 14... this holds just under 15,000 litres. I think that truck holds somewhere in the region about 45,000 litres. So we should be able to empty 3 times off of this combine, I think. Let's see if we can turn around. The baler is getting most of the straw up, which is absolutely brilliant. We are producing a lot of bales on here, which is why we're going to get a bale stacker, but it's 11,000 for this contract before even looking at selling any of the excess oats, and we don't need to keep that many oats for ourselves either. That's the thing. We can keep some of the oats for ourselves, and the rest can go to to be sold. I think we only need a few thousand litres, maybe 5,000 at most, I think, to keep our horses going. Yeah, the only thing better than cheap feed oats is free feeding oats for us to do. We are at 90%, as I suspected. We had enough to be able to get back here. Now I need to be careful about doing excess straw out to the side like that, because our tractor just doesn't end up getting it. It's not a huge problem unless we do it a lot, in which case, like with that corner there, we end up with it missing a lot of straw. 94%, 95. We're going to end up with a big pile of straw here, unless I am very careful about it. I'm surprised at how far around this field we've gone. 97, 98. I am slowing down a little bit. 99. Okay, I'm going to lift up there. Let's distribute this back along here until we run out. There we go. Auger out. Tractor is there. Good. Let's go get our truck. Here we are. So can we get this in this gateway? Oh, this is going to be tricky. We need to go in a diagonal, I think. Through those two gate posts. In first time. Perfect. Cover off. So this, yes, holds 48,000. So 3 full loads off the combine pretty much. Although, have we not hooked up? I think I've not hooked up some cables or something, because this doesn't seem to want to go anything other than really slow. Yeah, 6 miles an hour seems to be the limit on this thing, but that would kind of suggest that we've not got brake stuff enabled, so I don't know what's causing this at the moment. I mean, there is no way. Oh no, there we go. There we are. That's better. The brakes were stuck on. Right, let's empty this, and we have manual discharge on here as well, which I love. I love that. It just makes things so much more realistic. Means we wait until we have we're underneath in order to do it, and then we have to get back in our combine to do the discharge. And there we go. Combine is empty. Let's get this going again. And because we've gone back like that, it's actually meant the tractor can pick it all up. So that has worked pretty well. Let's bring our pipe in and get our second headland done so that we can get cut in. Second headland almost finished, and we are 49% full. I think with this, we are in a good position actually to go and cut straight down the field. So I'm going to use on this, I think, the GPS that comes with the vehicle control add-on. So if we set ourselves to roughly that direction, I think that's going to be about right. We can turn it on using this. There we go. And we should be able to reset it. So this should be Alt W. And then Control W. Okay. This doesn't seem to want to go the direction that I'm going. I need to alter the degrees. That's what this is. Snap angle. There we go. 45 degrees. I can set that down to 1 degree. We can then go like that and that. And there we go. GPS is on. And we are getting started. And we've just hit the 50% for our load amount. So we should be emptying probably when we get back up this end, I think. So as suspected, we've got enough space in the combine to run this row, but it's coming up to 80% at the end here. So we need to be careful. A, we need to dodge the bales, and B, we're not going to make it all the way back up the field without having to empty. So we'll head up here, we'll set our GPS again, and away we go. And yeah, 81%. We are not making it all the way back up this field. Let's see how far we do make it though, and how much, how quickly we can get this emptied when we do. So we made it about 2/3 of the way back down the field. Oh, watch out for the bales. And yeah, there you can see about 2/3 of the way back down the field before we got very close. I mean, we're on 99%. You can see here that we are on 29% full from this. So I think we'll be able to take about 3.5 tanks off this, which will be very good for us. Let's get this filling at the back this time. So over the wheels, and stop it beeping. Which might take this whole field yet, interestingly. So let's pop in here and see if we can actually see it unloading. Yeah, there we go. So out that goes, and just emptying out. There we go. Auger back in. Let's have a look at this. 59%, so just under 60% off 2 full tanks. I'm rather worried. This is fairly close. Oh, that is going to be... Yeah, we're going to have to watch that. And it sounds like our tractor is almost ready to put out another load. But we have the rest of this field to get finished. Well, we've got another tank. I need to get another tank up here. We'll see where we are with our lorry and trailer after that. See how much space we've got and top it off. And then we can see where we go. Looks like we've come off our line. So back with the GPS. We're cutting in again. We're at 70% full, 72% full. So we should make it the whole way down this row. But we don't have that much left. I mean, if we look at this, I think we've got maybe 4 or 5 rows worth of cuts left. It's very, very possible that all these oats are going to fit into this one trailer. If we get this full with 3 more loads, it's possible we'll only have about, or maybe just over half a grain tank full. If we have anything left that doesn't fit in the lorry, what I think we'll end up doing is basically just keeping that. And hopefully then what we'll have in the lorry will actually satisfy the contract. My biggest worry at the moment is this precision farming, because we've got precision farming on here, is this field going to have enough yield to actually fulfill that precision farming contract, or are we going to find ourselves short of oats and therefore unable to complete it, which would not be great. Because that will end up costing us money because we've delivered X amount and won't have actually produced the others. So yeah, we'll see where we are. At the moment, we are 93% full. So I'm going to turn around and cut in. I actually probably wanted to be 1 more cut over for this, but it'll be okay. Overall, we'll be fine. Let's get that down, get ourselves back onto our route, and we can stop this off when we get, when we get to the side. Looks like, looks like I've got a bale in the middle of the crop. It is continuing to roll, so hopefully it'll roll out of the way before we're at 98% anyway, so I'm gonna go a little bit further get us up to 99%, and hopefully that bale will roll out of the way by the time we've finished emptying. There we go, another load emptied, and where does that leave us? 89%. So do we only have 10% of this left? How much is it? It's, oh wow, it's less than 6,000 we have space for in here. So I think we're gonna end up filling this trailer up and seeing exactly how far that takes us. If we are able to empty that, we'll go and empty it immediately and see if that completes this contract. Hopefully it will, and we won't need any and we won't need to send any more oats to do it, but we'll see how it goes, and hopefully this is all going to work out. So at this point we have more oats than are going to fit in the remains of that trailer, and we have a little bit that we're going to come back for down here. I think we may end up looking at this with a thin strip the whole way up this field. So that will all fit in the combine, but it's not going to all fit in the trailer. So we'll see exactly how much we end up with here. Excess. We'll go and put everything we've got into the sell point, and we'll see whether that does. It's quite nice actually. This contract comes with enough to not have to worry about that, to be able to enough space in our carting lorry to be able to do this without an issue. We have so many bales off here though. This is just a ridiculous amount. It's going to generate a brilliant amount of digestate for us, which is going to be great. It looks like this top end of this field we've got a little slither as well. So we'll go through and do this. We'll pick up all of these bales next time. We'll go through and do this, and this makes it worth us getting an auto stacker, so we can borrow an auto stacker. We can get all of these done. I do have a slight bit of worry about getting the auto stacker in the field, but we know from getting the lorry in that getting a long trailer in isn't a problem as long as you come in at the right angle. One of the things I love about this combine is this clears bales on its own. If you've got your header up, then it will clear a bale, which is quite good. We want to make sure we miss that, and we have got a couple of little bits of straw left up this end that we could pick up. We've got some down the other end. I want to see how much straw we've got in the baler when we come to do that. Looks like again we've got a bale that is rolling its way through the crop, and will hopefully come out the other side. Yeah, it did, but it's gonna be a little bit. Oh wow, how am I gonna cut that? Okay, we're gonna have to go up to it and move around it. Oh, annoying. See, this does happen. I said we can lift this over a bale. Let's see if we can lift this over the... Whoa. Okay, previously it's lifted over bales nicely. This one, nope, it's not going to. Right, okay. Let's not hit our board. Difficult maneuver to get out of here. Right, I'm going to take this at an angle. Like that. There, and round. And then out. I think it's because we're going downhill at this point that this is having this issue. There we go, made it round that one. Maneuvering around bales is great fun. Right, there we go. All the bale, we seem to have had a lot of bales that have sort of just worked their way down to the middle bit. and therefore are causing us issues. That is going to clip that as well, isn't it? Oh, come on. I need to get past these bales, and I can't at the moment. Oh, and that tractor's going to drive straight into me. We're going to have to go the long way round. So it went right to the other side of the field, where I was able to get round, because yeah, you can see this bit of the field, all these bales just rolled down into it, but shouldn't be too much of a problem. We can get in here and get this last little bit. We swing this round like so. There we go. Smallest of nudges, but that has finished it off. Right, hopefully now I can get around here and go and empty this out. This should clear this bale, I hope. Yeah, see, that clears that bale rather nicely. It was while we were heading downhill, it really wasn't doing it. So open this up. We've got 8,500 litres in here. So we will empty this out like so. Just top off our lorry. Tractor is getting the last of that straw. And how much is this going to leave us with? 3,520 litres. That is absolutely fine, because that means that we're in a position where we've got that much available to us. So we'll take this load and get rid of it. And then we can come back here and check out our little Ford in a minute and see how that's doing. But first, yeah, let's go and see if we completed this contract, which would be very, very helpful to have done. I can actually see in the top corner we got 97% of a straw bale sitting in our baler. So we're only going to have to get a very small amount to finish that off. I don't think there's enough straw left around the rest of the field to get another full bale. So yeah, we'll just need a little bit of straw, which we know we've got in the corner. We can go and do that, and that will finish that bale off. And then we're going to be in a position where we want to be collecting all of these bales up next time. So we're not going to hire that bale stacker today. We'll hire it next time and get all of those bales done. We might see if we can put another harvest contract into effect and get Causeplay running that, which would be very useful. Right, there we go, and tip that. Now we want to stop this the moment it completes the contract. If it does, which it has. Did we save any? I know, I think, oh yeah, we did. We got 3,000 litres still left in this lorry. That is brilliant. That is going to give us about 6,500 litres. I think we even made a couple of grand in sales there as well. So I'm going to take, rather than get the tractor and trailer, I'm going to take this up to the field, and the rest of this we're going to hold on to. So I'm going to get it emptied and get the field finished off. So here we are, get this here, and while this is emptying out the last of what is in this combine, we can go. Oh, we need to start the engine and empty it out. There we are. We can go and get the last few bits with this baler. So as I said, 97% full. We know we've got a load in this bottom corner. But I'm happy with the number of bales off here. One more bale is not going to make a massive difference to us from here. So let's put this down and see how far. 100%. There we go. Empty it out. Turn it off. raise our pickup. Perfect. So let's get this out on the road, and we can then get this and the lorry back down to our farm so that we can empty that. And then next time we'll get the T-dub out. We'll grab a bale stacker, and that will be then we'll get all of these bales on this field. And this is gonna be a massive amount towards our setup, towards our getting the digestate we need for the year. And that's the thing, it's now all about getting that digestate set up and everything done. But this combine is finished. Our truck, we still need to get done today. But that is done and dusted. The contract is complete. We've just got the bales to pick up, which is going to be fun getting a bale stacker in and out of that field. Put this on, follow me, and I'm going to head back to my farm. For now, though, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.